guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm pumped up and excited because we are going to talk about a device which I'm planning to buy probably on the first day. Things are not finalized yet, but yes, we are talking about the Oneplus 6. It is one of my favorite companies when it comes to smartphones. I just love the way they execute their phones and their software and the updates and the after sales support as well. If you are not new to my channel, you must be knowing I have more than 40 videos for the Oneplus 5T. I plan to do the same for the Oneplus 6, but hey, the device is not yet launched. So there are a few things that we need to know about this particular phone before it officially goes on sale. So today's video is everything Oneplus 6, from the price to the specifications, what we know and what you should know before you go ahead and buy it. So without further ado, let's begin with this news already. But hey, before we begin, here's a card to the latest giveaway which gives you a chance to win the Redmi Note 5 Pro, that too with an unlocked bootloader once we hit 10,000 subscribers. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And if smartphones are something you find boring, bikes is something you love, I have a channel for that as well because I love motorbikes myself. So there's a second channel that I have. Here's a card to that. That is Kratos 390. I do a lot of fun stuff on there. Go ahead and check that channel out and subscribe if you like the content on there. Now without further ado, hello awesome people. My name is Kailash. Let's begin with the news of the Oneplus 6. Alright, so it's time to talk about the Oneplus 6. I'm mighty excited. There are a lot of juicy details that have revealed, and this is probably going to be the final video before we actually attend the launch event and see the launch of the mighty Oneplus 6. Now, the launch is supposed to happen in China and the unveiling will happen in London, and it will be live streamed, and there's going to be a launch event in India as well. But before we do that, there are a few things that we're going to look at. We're going to look at the design aspect of this particular phone, the hardware that it offers, and also we're going to talk about the new features that are included this year. And last but not the least, we will talk about the pricing, and I will also tell you when you can go ahead and book the tickets for this particular launch event and where exactly the launch event will be happening in Mumbai. So first things first, let's talk about the colors that will be available for this wonderful flagship killer. Now talking about the colors, the phone will be available in white, black and metallic blue. Now remember, OnePlus is going all glass this year, and that is the reason it looks very similar or somewhat inspired by the Galaxy S9 flagship. And to me it looks a very exciting things, because till the last year it was an all metal design. I loved it, but then again, when a company which is giving you a flagship level phone at a good price, I would not say at a very killer price, because that is not the factor with OnePlus anymore, but then nonetheless the way their software has matured and the way they have matured as a company is really brilliant, and that is the reason I think this year's improvement in design will be a great deal. Now let's talk about one of the most striking features, or one of the most controversial features. Now the Oneplus 6 will be coming with a notch this year, but then again, hey, don't worry, everybody is doing that, and it's inspired by Oppo devices as always, as every year, because it's a sister concern to Oppo, OnePlus. But then again, what is interesting here is you will be allowed to disable the notch with a software feature. So there'll be basically a toggle which will allow you to disable the notch, and that is what I like about OnePlus. They design their software with the users in mind. For once, I don't like the notch at all, so the fact that I have that option to disable it is a very good thing. That is about the notch. Apart from this, let's go ahead and talk about the hardware. Now, as it is going to be a flagship killer, it will be coming with a Snapdragon 845, which is the flagship chip by Qualcomm this year, built on the 10 nanometer process, and it performs way better than the Snapdragon 835. So I'm really excited to try it on OnePlus 6, because it will be coming with a very light version of Android named Oxygen OS, and with how fast that chip is and how fast OnePlus phones charge and the battery life, oh my god, it's just going to be exciting, and I'm just waiting for it to be launched. Apart from that, there are a few hardware changes here and there, but then again, we should as always see the humongous amount of RAM variants when it comes to this particular phone. 6 GB with 64 GB of internal storage, 8 GB with 128 GB of internal storage, and 8 GB for the first time, guys, 8 GB with 256 GB of internal storage. Now another neat feature that will be included this year, in fact two of them, one will be waterproofing. It may be IP67 water and dust resistant, so that will make the phone even better. Apart from this, the other feature that we're going to talk about is wireless charging. So I said it maybe a month or two back, maybe a month back when I released a OnePlus video, that if they're going to come with wireless charging, it is great, but what about revolutionizing wireless charging like they did with wired charging? If they bring something of some sort of dash charging, like real fast wireless charging, it would be amazing to see. And the fact that I used my OnePlus 5T in a water park all day and the phone survived just fine, it's a known fact that the OnePlus 5T was to some extent secretly waterproof. Well, guess what? Now the OnePlus will be officially waterproof and you can take it for a swim. Now talking about the pricing, the base variant, that is 664, should come for 34,200, and the 128GB variant should come for around 39,000, and the top end variant with 8 gigs of RAM and 256GB of internal storage should come for around 46,000 rupees. Now that's all about the specifications, the designs, the new feature and whatnot is going to come with the OnePlus 6, which at least gets me pumped up and gets me excited. Now what I'd like to share here is that on the 8th of May at 10 AM in the morning, they're going to start sending out invites. Basically this invite will be available for 999 rupees and you'll be getting a lot of OnePlus goodies, as well as maybe a discount coupon of 1,000 rupees of some sort, and it will happen at the Dome at NSCI, which is in South Mumbai. So yes, the launch event is happening. I will definitely be getting the tickets. I will go ahead and cover that event because I am definitely a OnePlus fan. I really love their devices and I love the way they launch it. So everything about this device is now known, how it looks, what features it will be packing, how it is inspired, and the pricing 34,200 for a 664. They have just increased the price by maybe 1,000 or 1,200 rupees. So I'm really happy that they have not gone overboard. Yes, 46,000 for a 256 variant is a little on the higher side, but then again you are getting 8 gigs of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. One thing that is not leaked yet is what is the battery capacity. If somehow they can manage to cram in at least 3,500 milliamp hours, it would be awesome. But apart from that, what I think, OnePlus, you have a winner on your hand. Just make sure the software is on par, and I'm really excited to get back to the fast face unlock, dash charge and the snappy performance of OnePlus. These days I'm using the Redmi Note 5 Pro as my daily driver. It is a very good budget phone, but nothing beats the OnePlus 5T, and now the OnePlus 6 is coming. So that was everything guys about the OnePlus 6, everything that you need to know before the launch goes live in a few days. This is Kailash signing off with Smartphone Tutorials. Stay tuned for more exciting stuff. See you. Goodbye.